The FJ45V is one rare four-wheel drive. Alan Gray and his nephew Andrew Gray have accepted the challenge to bring this old girl back to life. How will Alan work alongside a mechanic 50 years his junior? Will they succeed in restoring this Land Cruiser? And all within budget.
We got this 45V project on. Carby's been overhauled. Today we're going to drop that back on and tune that. Do a tune-up on the engine. We'll check the plug leads, compressions, plugs, and get it to run nicely. I don't know whether it's going to hold me up or not with me hotshot here, but we'll see how the day goes. Did you get an early night last night?
I tried to.
That's all right. Okay, so the carburetor was blocked up because of the dirty fuel, and over the many years it gets a bit of corrosion and rust in it, so pulled it completely apart, put a kit right through it, check the float level, and some new jets in it. I'll bolt that on, that won't take very long.
While Al's fitting the carby, I'm just going to check the ignition leads, remove them one at a time so we don't get confused. And just remember, when you pull them off, grab them by the rubbers, not by the cable, because it's only a filament of carbon and a bit of cotton in there, so we don't want to rip it apart and wreck it, because you'll end up with a very, very high resistance and you'll have a misfire.
So how's it going there?
Just over 6,000.
Yeah, what is it? It's more than a foot long, though, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
Suppose you should be talking metric.
It's also noteworthy to make sure you zero it by putting both leads together to make sure that the multimeter is reading zero to begin with. And also, don't touch the probes with your fingers when you're measuring your resistance, because your skin has a resistance and you'll end up with a false reading.
Yeah, that's just about it. 4 bolts hold that down. They're important to make sure that all the seals are there. So ready to fire up, I think.
Hey Al, I guess you didn't do this carby. It started a bit easier than I expected.
With the carby running well, the boys run into a bit of a snag.
We got a fuel leak here, right on top of the manifold. Best we do something about that.
Sure, that wasn't an installation issue, was it?
No.
Was that 516 fuel line or something?
516 will do in old terms, kid, yep.
With the fuel leak added to the long list of things to do, the boys were back to the tune-up.
We need to check the compressions and check the spark plugs. Well, we need to do it when it's hot, so we'll just warm it up now. Okay, give it a hot shot.
Righto, fingers out.
Yeah, go on. You can drag those plugs out. Well, you haven't done by morning tea time or not?
Oh, I might have, if you're lucky. Just mark it.
Well, oh, look at his marker. Yeah, go on, shove a bit of lipstick on there. I use nail polish. It's fantastic stuff, nail polish.
On your fingers or?
No.
Whatever floats your boat, eh?
Okay, so we've just done compressions on this 6-cylinder, and they're all around 125 psi, which is pretty good. We might give this a coat of paint one of these days, give it a bit of a spray over, look real swisho. But never mind. I said once before that you can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. Okay, we're going to fire it up now. Give it a stab, kid, and we'll adjust the carburetor, and that'll be the tune-up done. She's good, sounds good.
The boys complete some final tweaking on the old girl, and then it's job done.
We've checked the vacuum advance, we've checked the mechanical advance, and we've got it timed right. The mixture is pretty good on the carburetor. The tune-up side of it, that's finished. Really pleased. Well, that's another segment of our restoring the FJ45V station wagon. We're dying to get it out, so keep an eye out for it. It'll be on the road soon.
For all the serviceable items for your four-wheel drive, contact your local Terrain Tamer stockist on 1300 888 444.